So in this video, I'm going to show you how to repair a 2000 Volkswagen Cabrio that doesn't start. In this unique case, it'll turn over, but it won't start until you turn the key off, and then it makes a little rumble that it wants to start. That's characteristic of this car needing a new ignition coil. So let's see what happens. I'm going to show you the symptoms to begin with. And as soon as I let the key off, you hear that little attempt of the engine to start up. Once you release the ignition button off the start position. I'll do it again. We'll go to start position. You let the key up, and you hear that little attempt of the engine at the very end to start. One more time. So now, given that characteristic, if that's what your engine has, now what we're going to do is just simply switch out the coil, which on this car is quite easy. So basically we just need to take the ignition wire off, which I will do. I did. I'm going to take the wire harness also off the back of the coil, which I did right there. And now what I'm going to do is just simply grab another coil and substitute it, and we'll watch what happens. Okay, so here's an old replacement coil that I got off a similar mkII car, a Jetta actually. So plug in the wire harness. We'll plug in the coil. There's the coil wire, and we'll see what happens. This So you can see that when you get that characteristic little attempt at startup, when you release the ignition key from its start position, is indicative of needing another coil. Oh, and now taking a closer look at this, how interesting. You can actually see that there's a crack in this coil. Yeah, if you look at that coil, you can see there's literally a crack in it. So, but that little attempt at the engine starting is characteristic of having a bad coil.